What's up, witches? Let's go ahead and get a message. See what's going on. Alrighty. I had a bit of an energy here. Let me get out my story time deck and get a story here. Right? You see how that just jumped out right there? Alright, we got the ring here. I want to go ahead and read. I like to read these because I think it's important to read stories. What do we got? 25. All right, we got 25, the ring, the ace of wands, or the ace of clubs there in this deck. Contract, obligation, legal document, duty, and engagement. For the ring, we turn to the tale of Aladdin and the magic lamp. Rather than a romantic icon in this system, this card stands for duty among other things. Here, the princess in Aladdin's tale has been forced to marry, her obligation to her country. This marriage is a duty based event rather than one of the heart. Fortunately for her, Aladdin has contracted with a man who thinks is his uncle but is an evil magician. Aladdin has been given the job of going into a magical cave. He finds the lamp but refuses to give it to the magician who traps him. Aladdin stuck there until he rubs the lamp. The genie appears, granting the Aladdin 3 wishes. With those wishes, he is able to marry the princess, turning the marriage contract into a love match. When the ring turns up, remember your duty and obligations. This can be a warning to pay attention to the contracts that you have signed or are about to sign. Don't just sign if there are warning cards nearby, like the clouds or the snake. If you are smart, you can turn an unpleasant duty into something meaningful, like Aladdin. Okay. Definitely a message because we all say hold off on Mercury retrograde, right, until it's over. And it's definitely coming to an end here. Let's get some other energies that we got going on. We got Capricorn here. We got definitely Capricorn season. It could be for this season. It could be new beginnings happening. There's definitely an energy of shifting and change with Capricorn. It's about overcoming addictions and inner demons. Shadow work is a lot of Capricorn energy, right? Represented by the devil card is why we say all that. I always get Capricorn as the energy of one trying to find themselves, right? The balance between the earth and the water. Because they're like a goat with a fishtail, right? So it's definitely one of the weirder energies in the zodiac. We got the harvest, the rings, the mailroom, the waves, and intuition. I'm picking up the energy of somebody's had some seeds of intention going on. There's something that's coming into fruition, something that's starting to become apparent, right? Whatever seeds have been planted in the past, the gossip rings, the gossip connections around this are starting to connect and put the dots together. Something going on with this male room, this male energy, this masculine energy is causing waves, right? There's a lot of intuition here, which means that there's not a lot of talking about what's going on. A lot of people are just going off blind intuition right now, which can be good. Some past life energy on this. Yet someone in this reading has a deep affinity for nature. Ooh, this has a lot to do with marriages here. Got ships. Ships represent travel and trade. And journeys. Celtic cross here. Galactic star seeds. You can both have an affinity for water with the ship's card. Could either have a phobia of it or a real draw to it, a calling. You could have past lives about sailing the seas with this Celtic energy. You know where that's going. Definitely got the galactic star seed type of energy here. I don't know why, but I pick up like a Stonehenge type energy. As soon as I said that, a bunch of these pop out, right? Oh man, see, now we've gotten these cards before, right? We get the child, I was meant to be colorless angel and blinded to the pain, right? Someone is blinding themselves. They're in a painful situation and they are blinding themselves to it. All right, somebody's blinding themselves to the pain. They feel like a colorless angel. And blinding themselves to the pain of the situation that they're in, they're numbing themselves. There's something about the child they were meant to be. They've lost a lot of hope in life, right? They suffer from a lot of childhood trauma. Something happened in their childhood that kind of, I get wore them down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's that energy of who were you before? You know, what did you dream of wanting when you were a child, right? When you were a kid, what did you wish for? Right? Because a lot of people get lost. They get lost. When you were a little kid, you didn't dream of the perverted things you dream of now, right? What did you dream of when you were a child? That's what I pick up on there. All the jadedness and everything else in this world, we all drifted so far away from what we truly would wish for, right? I like the Aladdin tale. I like the one in the live action one, the way the genie talks about the cups and that one seed when they're in the desert, right? They're in the desert and he's like, where's the big bad guy? And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, there's always some big bad guy. He goes, he drinks out of the cups of greed and stuff like that, right? And he's like, you don't want to drink out of that cup. That's the cup that Jafar drinks out of, lust and greed, right? Not love and abundance, right? Aladdin wished for riches, but the whole things that he was wishing for were just wishes to get him to a place where he could even be able to approach the person he loves, right? There's a big energy here. The foundation of the issue here, right? Because we're going to do Celtic Cross because I got a Celtic Cross there. I got that someone feels very left out in the cold. They're trapped by lies, right? They are trapped by lies. They feel left out in the cold, right? I've got Ace of Swords and Ace of Chalices. I've got Strength and I've got the King of Swords down here. So this person got left out in the cold. They got trapped by a whole bunch of lies. But I get that this was an essential for them. They had to go through this. This was part of the process, right? But this showed them where their heart truly lied. This totally showed them where their ooh, their victory, you know what I'm saying, where they can find victory, right? King of Swords, they're down here, they're getting their ducks in a row. This has emboldened them and given them strength, right? People see this person as, oh, I got two down here, getting it together and coming into some sort of celebration. They've silenced somebody. Or I got a Queen of Swords here, right? Energy, but I feel like silenced somebody on their part. I got they're focusing on some final judgment. I accidentally pulled out two extra cards here at the end. I got that they're focusing on some extra judgment. Something with this Queen of Swords energy. I get that there's about to be a turning here about where they've been silenced. I'm picking up that this Queen of Swords is the person who has this person trapped in lies. This Queen of Swords has information on your person. Ha ha ha, they got him by the wand. They got this person by the balls. This person is trapped because they got him by the balls and they are tired of being trapped. Alright, let's see what's going on. 3 spreads on a situation. We got doorways are opening because of a 2 of Cups connection. Excuse me. I got doorways are opening for possible for a 2 of Cups connection, right? We've got a High Priestess here. I told you something emboldened this person. We got this High Priestess card here where someone has walked away from a situation, but they've caused this person, here we go, King of Swords, to get their duck in a row, right? Gets their ducks in a row, and this Emperor card. They're learning how to play this game smarter, right? Right? You get to this whole point of awakening stage, and part of the awakening stage is recognizing your patterns. And then when you recognize your patterns, you tend to start projecting. You start to recognize other people's patterns. And once you understand other people's patterns, then you start to be able to put it all together. You notice that everything really is kind of like a game, kind of like a simulation. I don't like to use these terms because if you detach yourself too much into them, then you're pretty much a void, right? You're a narcissist void, right? It's how the game pieces move, and you got to understand that they're not just game pieces, they're emotional people, but still, you understand how everybody moves in order to achieve what they want. And this person's been watching very closely. I feel like they've been watching this High Priestess, right? Got kind of this like following energy. They want to make moves, right? To better themselves. They really, really do. They want to make these moves to better themselves. They're the ones that have been left out in the cold here. I got that there is a death and rebirth that's coming, but a decision has to be made here. Someone has to make a decision. Do you want to change your stars? Do you want to rewrite the stars? Alright, let's see what we got going on with this decision. I love it. Not one for unicorns and butterflies, right, y'all? I read shit as I see it, but I got this King of Cups. This King of Cups is coming for justice, right? Look, what's this swirl that he's conjuring, right? He's got something going on here, right? He's got a major victory coming over these crabs in the bucket, right? These people who cause conflicts in their lives, right? This Queen of Pentacles, whoever they're focused on now, is the one who's led them, right? This person, I get the imagery like the queen got out of the bucket, right? And this person's like, dude, that's the only way towards justice. I get that they're conjuring this now, right? This Empress really impressed, right? Ace of Cups. There is so much love in this connection, right? This person is really operating from a major heart-based center. That's how they're grabbing the bulls by the horns, right? They're gathering control of this situation. Whatever's going on here, they're getting control of it, right? They're overcoming the Seven of Cups, right? There's a lot of illusion. They recognize who the snakes are, but there's a major victory about to come for this person. There's a major victory about to come for this person. I get this person's getting out of the cup, right? They're getting ready to plant some seeds of intention someplace else. They're getting ready to plant some intention someplace else. They're moving energy, movement energy, or moving on energy here. Now we're going to go for my girl Sarah's card. We ain't done an oracle card from her for a while. Whatever's going on, this person's being sly. I love it. We got the ferret here, right? This is not about being a weasel or being anything else like this. This person's being sly. They're being smart. They're being clever, right? They're using that clever energy, right? All right. Well, that's all I got for y'all right now. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all, and I'm going to be back as soon as I can. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that good jazz. If you want a personal reading, only place you can get it is the link below. And I'll holler at you later, I promise.